G'day, it's Starlo here. It's a rainy, horrible day outside, but I'm in my tackle room and I'm pretty excited because I'm just about to unbox a brand new baitcaster reel. It's the latest iteration of the SLX series of baitcasters from Shimano. The original SLX was a great little reel with a very attractive price tag, but apparently it's been significantly upgraded in this new model. The SLX I've got here is the 150 HG. The HG means high gearing, so it's the faster model. It has 7.2 to 1 gearing and whips in an amazing 71 centimeters of line per handle turn with a full spool. There's a slower power version as well with 6.3 to 1 gearing, and there's also a left-handed version of the HG model. Okay, let's have a look inside the box. And first up, we've got all the usual paperwork, warranty information, parts list, instructions, and then a little bubble wrap bag with the reel safely inside. Nice. It's light too, at only 195 grams. Cosmetically, it's a lot like the original SLX. It features this matte black Hagani body with metallic blue highlights on the spool and various other parts of the reel. It's an attractive unit, but the important stuff is happening inside the reel. This updated SLX has a beefed up drag system that provides a full 5 kilos of drag, which is pretty amazing in a reel of this size. Even more importantly, Shimano have upgraded the casting controls from the original VBS, or variable braking system, to the more sophisticated SVS system. That means longer, smoother casts with a reduced chance of overruns and backlashes. And of course, you can easily open the end plate to access the brake blocks and adjust them to suit the size of the lures you're throwing, how aerodynamic they are, and the wind and other weather conditions that you're facing. It's such a slick little unit, very quiet, incredibly smooth, and with very little friction, and there's no movement or play in the gear train. That's thanks to the 3+1 bearings and also a feature called Silent Tune, which keeps a small amount of pressure on the bearing controlling the spool at all times to prevent any play or movement from side to side. The result's not only super smooth cranking when you've got a fish on, but spectacularly slick rotation of the spool at high speed during a cast. I reckon you can actually feel the difference straight out of the box. It's pretty amazing that a reel of this caliber carried a recommended retail price of well under $200 at the time that I made this video. That's incredibly good value for money. I'm going to spool this SLX up now with a little bit of mono for backing, and then fill it up with this 20-pound Kairiki braid, which is really thin for its strength. It's more like 10 or 15 pound in a lot of other braids. And then I can't wait to get out on the water and give this reel a run. Stay tuned and I'll tell you how it performed right now. Well, as soon as the rain stops anyway. Well, it finally stopped raining long enough for me to get out on the water to give the SLX a run. I'm really looking forward to this. Here we go. Oh, casts beautifully. I've got plenty of drag set because I'm in bass country and there could be some big ones around. It's a humid afternoon. We look like we might get some more rain. And it feels okay. I've kicked off casting a 7-gram chatterbait and the reel is just handling it so well. I've got 3 of the brake blocks engaged and that feels about right. I could probably turn another 1 or 2 off and I might just get that little bit of extra distance, but there's just so much control, you don't feel like you're going to get an overrun or a backlash at any stage. They're really tight to cover, as bass often are during the day. You've got to get that lure right in there. And that's where a baitcaster like this comes into its own. They're so accurate. And that accuracy and cranking power was about to pay off in this snag-studded stretch of river as I continued to punch my lure deep into the gnarliest tangles of submerged timber. I knew I was asking for trouble, and I found it. Oh yeah! Oh, that's a good fish. That's a good fish, but it's in the timber. Oh no, it's wrapped me up. I reckon it's still there. I just saw a boil come up. Oh, come on. Get out of it. Yeah, he's still on. Or she's still on. Got him out. Got him out. Oh. Oh. Boy, oh boy, did he go? That was the one I wanted. Oh, stitched me up. And that's what you come out to get with a reel like this SLX. And it took it in its stride. I've got lots and lots of drag on there. That fish, it peeled a little bit of line, but it didn't need to take much line to get me wrapped up in the snags. I'm so happy about that. Happy to get it out. Whoop, she's ready to go. Off you go, big girl. She's tired. And so am I. Ooh. This latest version of Shimano's SLX 150 baitcaster had come through its first shakedown outing with flying colours. I'm impressed by this reel. It casts beautifully, has a great drag system, and it's light, smooth and quiet. I wish there'd been affordable reels of this calibre around when I started fishing half a century ago. We really are spoilt these days. Anyway, this is Starlo wishing you tight lines.